all frickin' ready then. Deepest Mind 9 here. It's been a bit. It's been a little bit. I'm gonna transition over here. Just, I make them when I'm ready, guys. And I finally got out again to this little camping spot. It's just a jewel. It's fucking like, it's on the side of perfect, really. And this is it. I'm gonna come over here and kind of walk you guys through it. I'm trying to go a little further from it to kind of, walk into it instead of just like I'm already there. So I can really not see my screen at all. It's so bright outside, but I'm gonna brighten that up a little bit. Okay, and this is it. It's amazing. I found this spot. I didn't dig anything out. It was already like this. It was flat, but the campsite of campsites, the trail, there's the radio tower. The trail is just past these bushes here. I mean, just on either side of them, really. And it just keeps going and it keeps going. And when you're down here, I mean, it's just, this fucking place is perfect, guys. And you're sitting down, right? They really can't see you through these rocks here. I mean, you could just see their head go above a little bit, like past it. They don't see shit. And I was literally standing here earlier, and a guy had come up to about in this area here just to look over the hill, I guess. This is my view. I'm trying to block some of the light out, I guess. I don't know, but and he didn't see me. I just like, damn, people they're not observant. You got to be observant out here, people. For safety reasons, at least at that. So, but this is my campsite. I can't reveal the exact location. Kind of tough to describe, anyways, really. But this was what was behind me all night. All that. It was just a sea of lights. It's something else. And then that's it. My little lay down, a little pop-up tent, whatever thing. Yeah. So tough to be doing the coitus or any fun outdoor sexual relations and having fun and whatnot, because that's, zoom in there a little bit, that's a little small, but it's good for one person. So that was good. I had the blanket over it, and it changed everything compared to the last couple times. Oh, fucking jeez, it was so much warm. It was actually warm. There's no cold at all. That was something. I got to do that from now on. So, anyways, Deepest Mind 9. Finally got out again. Okay, telling you guys, when you can, if you can. I mean, you can only work to live and live to work, guys, so much. Get out. Get out. All right, check this out. Oh, it's a little cactus. Yep. Look at that shit. It just took some serious walking and climbing. Let's see. Walking down that street, I don't know how far, a ways down, and then climbing up a couple hills. You guys, you gotta want it, but it gets easier to come out more often the more you do it. It does. And I still don't come out here every few days or whatever, even every week per se, but I try to make it fairly often, at least once a month, maybe even a couple times. So, and all I had to do was just look. My original camping spot actually was just up here a little bit, where it's like flat, and it's just a little bit of privacy, not really, because it's behind the old bush, but there's some soft spot, an area actually similar to this one right here, where I can put my little metal stakes in to keep my tent down. And I just thought, like, I don't know, for whatever reason, it was dark. It was dark too when I got here, but I looked down and I said, it looks like an area that down there that's kind of cleared out, And for whatever reason, in the dark too, I just started walking down here and I'm like, holy shit, look at this. I mean, I didn't clear all this out. I don't know, maybe it was built up. There was more rock here at one point. Let me back up a little bit. Loving my subscribers. Loving you guys. Yeah, I don't know if there was more like rock built up here, like it was off the ground more, but this is how I found it, and someone has lived here or slept here before me, I'm sure. I don't know how long ago it was, but I built up this wall, everybody. I think there's one or even two large rocks right here, but I built up all this wall for the fire cooked last night. It would have been actually tough to see a whole lot of anything, and I can only use my lights so much on this cell phone before it burns out. I have no other way of charging it until I get back home. So I had some shrimp and potatoes last night. I recently found with my mother. We were doing some dumpster diving. I was gonna give it away, but I found a use for myself. Put my feet on there. There's my mat. That's where I slept. Yep, I'm gonna leave all this here when I go hiking down the trail. That let's see, I'll zoom in a little bit. There we go. That road right there. Yep. Just have to leave, go up here, and then down there. And there's a trail further down that road that I was just pointing at. That it's very thin, but it's like light colored. You can tell it's there. It's obvious, but it's thin, like maybe 1.5 feet wide, and it goes on the side of the hill and like down, I don't know, somewhere. So it's all good. It's all good. I got my medication. Mary Jane's coming with me, and yeah, I didn't know how long I was gonna make for this video. I know they always turn out somehow longer than I want, but you know, putting that love into it, you know, and the care, and just trying to talk about things that are pretty relevant. Anybody watch this video, you know, same thing. So any overseers or people from overseas, thank you, appreciate it. And behind me, I literally had just a drop off of the hill. This is all the wall here behind my tent, fire, tent, wall that I did not build, and then literally just the drop off of the hill. Because after this rock, I guess right here, it just goes, and it's steep, and yeah, it's death. So it's perfect. I had no six, meaning like there's nothing behind me. No one behind me can sneak up behind me. I had no fucking 3 o'clock. No one sneaking up the fucking hill to come over here. Yeah, and my spot's so random. It's like nobody's gonna fucking find it. And the foot traffic is light. Since I've been recording, I haven't seen anybody, but a few people this morning, and that's it. So yeah, so coming to you from the hill with that radio tower and the city. That's downtown Phoenix. Anybody's never been to Arizona, yeah, this is it. I'm not gonna say this or that about it, the goods or the bads or whatever, but yeah, I just, you know, get out, guys, if you can. Little community down there, I guess. Yeah, this is serene. It's relaxing. It's what the body needs, at least sometimes. I get it. Live to work, and work, and work some more to live. But you guys got to do it for yourself, you know. It took some doing to come up here with my rucksack, with the weight that it was, probably around 40 pounds. That adds up when you got to walk here about a few miles, at least 3 or 4 miles, just the base of the hill. So let that be your inspiration. Whoever's watching this, I don't know, whatever. I had to walk here just to the base of the hill before I even climbed up any hill, the first hill or whatever. A few miles. I stopped a few times too, but that was mostly to talk to my dad on the walkie-talkie. Otherwise, I would have stopped like once. And a lot of it's up here, guys. I'm not really hurting from last night at all. My butt is hurting though. One or both sides, I'm not sure, but from laying, I guess, on my back, and there being like no cushion really at all. but that's the only hurt. So it's really all good. So get out when you can. Get out. Get out. Get the hell out. I get it. I get it, guys. It's not that easy for a lot of you. I know. I don't have kids, and the moment I'm not employed, so yeah. But I'll be doing some work here pretty soon, and that might take away from this. I don't know, but just when you guys can, especially anybody from watching from Australia. There's so much land to go out there and just explore when you can. Seriously. It's not like, get out now and what are you doing sitting home? And no, I get it. People gotta fucking bust ass. But yeah, if there's been any shitty camera angles, forgive me. I can't see myself obviously when I'm doing that. So any freaking ways before my phone dies, I'm at 6%. 11:19 a.m. 55 degrees. It really doesn't even feel like that. It feels like in the 70s. Yeah. Deepest Mine 9. A bit of a benign, somewhat kind of boring, but decent video because this is for you guys. I'm not trying to get 400,000 views and likes. The more the merrier. Please give me whatever you want to give me, but only if you enjoyed it. Always unscripted. Always amateur. Never rehearsed. All the time. So, yeah, any freaking ways. Alright, guys. From Deepest Mine to you guys. When you can. Alright? It's all good. And when you do get out, do as much as you can. Push yourself a little bit. Even if you're going to be sore the next day, it's alright. Just don't do so much to where you're going to be maybe sick or you didn't drink enough water or need to bring enough water or whatever, I don't know. Or you're too sore, whatever. So nobody wants to sit in a cubicle or go work or whatever and they're more sore than hell. So anyways, all right, guys, Deepest Mine 9. If I can motivate one or two people around anywhere, yeah. Feel free to leave me comments like, did they kind of help you get out? That'd be kind of cool to know. Even just one person, whatever. Yep, loving you guys. Thank you guys.